Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's my privilege to welcome you to the biggest annual event of corporate India, the Economic Times Awards for Corporate Excellence. Today, we mark 25 years since the founding of the ET Awards. Way back in 1998, when we launched this endeavor to celebrate the best of Indian business, India was what they referred to as an economy with promise. The Sensex hovered around 4,000 points. I'm sure that many of you in the room today were present with us 25 years ago as well. Of course, a lot of us are relatively new here, including myself. But what a remarkable quarter century this has been for our country. Today, we're at the cusp of being the third biggest economy after the US and China. And as for the Sensex, from 4,000 25 years ago, it's grown more than 18 times, about to touch 75,000. India is an eternal nation, and in that sense, 25 years of history is just a blip. But as Lenin wrote, there are decades when nothing happens, and there are weeks when decades happen. The last quarter century has been transformational for India. And today, we're here to celebrate the spirit of entrepreneurship that has made this magic happen. The magic that is making us grow at 8% when the rest of the world is firmly in the slow lane. I could give you a number of data points to illustrate what I mean, but as readers of the Economic Times, I know that you're well served with relevant information every day, and so I'll spare you the repetition. But earlier today, for fun, I sat with a copy of the Economic Times from 1998, and it's inspiring to see how much we've progressed. In the newspaper the day after the Economic Times Awards in 1998, there was a story that was headlined, "Households Not Keen on Taking Stock," which cited a survey of 3,000 households, where at all different income brackets, more households wanted to sell their stock than buy stock in the equity markets. And amongst non-shareholders, only 19% expressed an interest in investing at all in the stock market. It's amazing to see how far we've come. Today, public markets are seeing record participation amongst retail investors across all income levels. And retail investors are becoming savvier and more discerning about their options. And even in our private markets, equity as a form of compensation is trusted, valued, and in many cases expected for the most competitive job opportunities. Equity participation is just one lens, but it's really amazing to see how much we've changed in such a short period of time. I'm quite sure that if we went back 25 years and had the AI simulation engines that we have today, none of them would have been able to predict what India has become. The confident, bold, ambitious, and unafraid nation that's becoming a leading global force. Speaking of simulations, we are the civilization that gave the world the concept of Maya, so it should come as no surprise that we are taking to AI with such gusto. Today, our global Indians are leading Wall Street and Silicon Valley, and it's a testament to the genius of our forefathers who put education above every other consideration. At home, our billionaires are getting younger and younger as the startup culture takes hold. And most of all, the best and brightest of India no longer feel compelled to go beyond our borders for professional growth, seeing the potential to make a real dent and impact here at home. We're also much more multifaceted today as India Inc. In the last century, India was known for its strengths in certain core areas. But today, we have a finger in every pie and in every part of the world. Manufacturing, once thought to be a game India lost, is taking promising roots through the Make in India mantra. We're the new Germany, but we're also the new Vietnam. So friends, let's raise a toast to this glorious story that is writing itself as we speak. And more importantly, that you, as the leaders of corporate India, are writing as we speak. It's a privilege to be living through this era of change. And as we celebrate the stunning successes and contributions of tonight's award winners, let's also renew our vows towards inclusive growth, towards diversity, and towards more conscious ways of living and giving. Welcome everybody to the Economic Times Awards. Thank you.
From breaking news, detailed analysis, in-depth interviews and explainers, follow the Times of India. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like our videos and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest.